All right, welcome to the third review of the evening. Up this time is Henosis. Test your reflexes and use your unique abilities to evade enemies and find your path in this surreal platformer. Um, in bizarre lands, play as a viscous glob of water as you follow a trail of droplets and discover your fate. Test your reflexes as you use your unique abilities to evade enemies and find your path in this surreal platformer. Right. Definitely got. It's definitely not kidding about the surreal part.
Yeah, and I wouldn't really call this a platformer though.
Well, I'll note that the Steam page is calling itself a platformer, and
I know. Okay, well it is a platformer. You're maneuvering on platforms, but your jump is Petty fan. You have to wait until you have a targeting reticle of where you can jump to.
I don't like this.
Caveat. Okay, so caveat. This game has 25 levels. I got to level 3 and then cut because my brain bounced super hard off the controls. Because as you can see, this is a gravity-less platformer, whereas a viscous thingy, you are stuck to a platform. And it is absolutely hard-locked that left is counterclockwise and right is clockwise.
Hmm.
My brain cannot do that when you spend a lot of time on the bottom of things. Otherwise, you have to make your way around the things, generally avoid enemies and obstacles, collect the little blue blobs that activate the end of level gates, and then get to the end of level gate. This tutorial level is tiny, they get bigger. You allegedly unlock bombs, which I got a pop-up for that told me how to use, but couldn't use them.
Uh-huh.
So either I didn't actually get them yet and it was just telling me early, or um, I didn't get to the level where you get the bombs yet. And a time slow mechanic, which I know I didn't get to yet. But yeah, it's pretty much just avoiding things for the first, as far as I got at least. You're avoiding things. Um, you're fighting against the controls because that's not how the human brain works. um, like Super Mario Galaxy, if I recall correctly, had to do a lot of work to get it so that the going upside down controls were not miserable. And in this game, it's just miserable. And also, there are, as far as I could tell, no checkpoints in any of the levels, even though it feels like between the speed at which shit goes and the fact that you die in one brush against something that's not soft or not smooth, there should be checkpoints like much more frequently. As far as I could tell, there is no significant like plot or anything. Maybe there is one later. See that I did that like 3 times, and that is why like the level after this one is the last one I could put up with.
I
Because there's a
can
lot
see
of, oh
why.
hey, if your brain doesn't tell you to move in the right direction here, start the level over, and you'll have to go through enough obstacles that your muscle memory will be completely overwritten.
Yeah, I'm starting to definitely get annoyed with this.
Like, I like the art. It looks nice. It does not play very well.
That's probably the more important consideration, given that
Given
this
that
is a
it's a
game
game, yes.
and not a
Also, I
art.
have had a few minor issues with places where I can't tell whether something is foreground or background.
Yeah.
It's usually relatively easy to tell when you can pass over a thing, but
Okay, that was horseshit.
I haven't seen what. Oh, did you? Yeah, you brushed against the floaty thing's tail. Yep. Hitboxes are also not as precise as they probably should be for the amount of precise platforming they're expecting you to do.
Especially on level fucking 2.
Right. And like I said, the length of levels also escalates very quickly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I liked the aesthetic of this game. I think I had a negative amount of fun with it.
Sounds like it.
And really, that's about all I had to say, because apparently you can beat this game in 2 hours. It's literally, there's 25 levels. But I was playing for I could not play for more than 15 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
Was very
aggravating.
Annoying. Yeah.
All right.
And that's about what I've got. What is it price wise?
$3.99.
Yeah, okay, fine. If you think you can handle controls that have left hard locked to clockwise or counterclockwise and right hard locked to clockwise, and don't mind kind of annoying hitboxes, this might be the game for you.
Okay. So I think that'll about do it for Henosis here.
Mm-hmm.
Be sure to tune in after the break, as we'll be covering Shape Palette.